One will ask, why are we doing this at the presidency? We are doing it here because the president, as part of his reset agenda, wants us to uplift our tourism sector. And that's the reason why we are here. He's not doing it for doing sake. He's doing it out of conviction that indeed Ghana as a destination, we have a product that if well packaged, will definitely take our rightful place on the international tourism market. There has been occasion where he will ask, apart from Ghana and Senegal, can you tell me which other countries have heritage monuments like our slave castles and forts? And we go like, say, we don't think there are any major ones anywhere. And then he will ask, have you seen our beachfront, the graduation? And we go like, oh, say maybe Togo or other places. Say, yes. If really we package these things very well, Ghana will definitely find our place on the international tourism market. Look at our performing artists. Some of our musicians, from Osibisa, Wulome, and all that. It means the potential is here to be able to market ourselves as a tourism destination. I love to talk about boxing. We've had champions from Azuma Nelson, Ikote, DK Poison, and many others. You know what these things does to us as a country? Once there are international bouts and your names are being mentioned, people get curious. They want to find out why is it that this particular country, they are able to produce more boxers. But there are some of the things that we take for granted. And so the objective here today is that we are going to launch what we all call December in GH. Did you hear that? Why December in GH? You see, in every marketing aspect, usually you need a sales point, a higher sales point to be able to make your pitches against your competitors. And so this is not going to be the work of only the central government or the work of Ghana Tourism Authority or all the other collaborators. It's going to be something that we have to see as a movement. Lately, things are changing. And so you have thousands of TikTokers from Ghana. So imagine somebody just showing a 30-second dance of Dipo and then concluding December in GH. Imagine somebody just showing one of the skills of maybe Abedi Pele or his, somebody, any of our good footballers, playing around the ball for just 30 seconds and then writing under it, December in GH. So I will encourage Tourism Authority and all the other collaborators to find a way of meeting some of our influencers, the TikTokers, and all the young men on social media, and consciously teleguide them as to the messaging you want the international community to feel about Ghana. The nostalgia. I used to be a tour operator handling tourists. And one of the happiest moments is what we usually call the send-off party. When we take them to maybe Afrikiko restaurant or something, and we play them some local rhythm, everybody trying to try their skills. And when they are leaving, sometimes they hold your hand and say, Ghana, I'm going to come back here. You see, tourism sells a lot through word of mouth and repeat clientele. And so I will encourage each and every one of us to support the president's objective of we resetting and making our tourism strong again. If we do it well, we'll all be excited. Tourism, if you want to talk about the benefits, I think we'll be doing it the whole day. Apart from foreign exchange and job creation, what have you? We just found out that Morocco last year made over 11 billion US dollars from tourism. Ghana, we did something around 4.8 thereabout. But President Mahama believes that if we all work together and do what we're supposed to do, we will be able to raise it higher. And that's why we are here. As has been indicated to you, there are going to be a series of events in this December. Those events will not be successful if you don't post December GH as your DP. Almost everyone here, if we decide that at least 3 days in a week, we find some nice images, pictures, music, whatever, just post it. December in GH is going to be different. December in GH is going to be this, so that we create that bubblish effect for people to see that we are serious about the product we want to sell. Don't forget that there are other competitors. And lately, almost every country is trying to attract their portion of the pie. I am calling on each and every one of you to lend a big support to the President's call for us resetting our tourism agenda and be able to push December in GH 2025. I can't wait for it to start. But having said all this, one major thing that we need to consider has to do with our service provision. And so we are calling on Ghana Tourism Authority, working in collaboration with Hotcat, to see if we can speak to our people again. Because sometimes it gets so disheartening. You go to a restaurant, you say, oh, please, can I have a bottle of Coca-Cola? And they won't even ask you, but they come with Pepsi. And you or lately you see something cola. And you go like, oh, please, I didn't say I want Pepsi. I said I want Coca-Cola. But say, the same. And so, on behalf of His Excellency, tasking you, Ghana Tourism Authority especially, to try and let us upgrade the service because it's very competitive. I mean, you go to a place and right from the doorman to your room, the way they treat you, as if you are in heaven. You are buying for the service. And I believe we can do same here. There's one thing that nobody, no country can take from us, the Ghanaian hospitality. I've been to series of countries. And when I used to be a tour operator, some of the things that the tourists say and they comment about seriously is how welcoming the Ghanaian is. It's only in this country that until recently, you can walk midnight without bodyguard. Nobody cares about you. Ghanaians are so hospitable that people love it. And so I'm calling on Honorable Minister and your team. Let's take advantage of that thing, the Ghanaian hospitality, and broaden it, using it as one of our highest sales points to push our destination to attract more visitors to come. In addition to that, let's try and also stimulate the domestic tourism aspect of it. Sometimes I tell people I love to travel with my friends, and they are like, oh, but that is waste of money. It isn't. You know, you live but once. So if God has given you such a beautiful country, why don't you explore? So I was in Keita. Oh, I heard about Mensia, I was there. I heard about Mole, I was there. And so we should find a way to also encourage the citizenry to also take part in our domestic tourism. On that simple note, I wish to, on behalf of His Excellency President Mahama, who has seen this vision for us to reset our tourism sector, duly launch December in GH. Thank you.